Folks, not only is this year, 2024, going to be the year of accountability for Donald Trump, but the way things are shaping up, this could also end up being the year of flipping on Donald Trump. Former federal prosecutor Harry Litman said during a recent interview that he expects many more of Donald Trump's co-conspirators, either whether they're indicted in Georgia or whether they're the unindicted co-conspirators in the federal case. He said he's expecting a lot of these people to end up flipping, especially in Georgia. Now, right now in Georgia, out of the 18 people indicted, which includes Trump himself, 4 have agreed to plea deals. Now, some of those people are rather significant, right? Kenneth Chesebro, Jenna Ellis, and Sidney Powell. But we also have the lower guy on that ladder. But as these trials really start to come into focus, because trial dates will be coming up very soon in Georgia, you're going to see a lot more people flip. That is what the experts say. That's what the former prosecutors say. And of course, that is what common sense tells us. You know, for these people that are lower on that ladder, getting hit with a RICO charge and a RICO conviction that carries a mandatory minimum of 5 years in Georgia State Prison, not exactly worth it when you could just cop to it, end up like Ellis and Powell and Chesebro, have to write a letter saying you're sorry, and then you get some community service, and that's it. We will see a lot of people in Georgia flip on Donald Trump this year, probably within the next month or two. But that's kind of small potatoes, right? I mean, I'm not saying the prosecution there is, because Fani Willis has already made it clear that she's not going to give plea deals to Donald Trump, Mark Meadows, or Rudy Giuliani. And her statement saying that she's not going to give them plea deals is a great indication that she's already got enough to prosecute those guys. So the only reason she would really need to give plea deals to some of these lower people is because she doesn't want to waste a bunch of time having to go to court prosecuting them, because she wants to focus on the big fish, and she's already got enough bait to catch those big fish. So that's why I say those people are small potatoes with their flipping. But the federal cases, right? That is where we are going to start seeing more and more flipping. We've already seen Kenneth Chesebro, who's cooperating in Georgia. He's now cooperating in Michigan. He's cooperating in Wisconsin. He's cooperating in either Arizona or Nevada. I forget which one. And he has given up the goods already. He has already turned over so much information about both Donald Trump and, by the way, RNC Chair Ronna McDaniel, that more criminal charges are likely coming against Donald Trump due to Chesebro's cooperation. That is, if the state of Michigan wants to bring criminal charges. If she were to file indictments today, Dana Nessel, the Attorney General of Michigan, she 100% could, based on the evidence she already has against Donald Trump from Kenneth Chesebro. But Chesebro's not the only one. We got other people out there with just as much, if not more, information than Kenneth Chesebro who have not really been heard from recently. People like John Eastman, right? The author of the infamous coup memo. Eastman has not yet agreed to a plea deal. We don't know if he's been offered a plea deal. We do know that he's fighting to basically keep his law license at the moment, so things are not going well for him. We also know that Rudy Giuliani, in spite of the fact that he says he's not ever going to take a plea deal, you're also broke. So fighting criminal charges, at least in Georgia, possibly on the federal level too, that's really not in your budget anymore, Rudy. You're going to have to go into self-preservation mode at some point, and that self-preservation is going to mean you flipping on Donald Trump. So that's the possibility there. But overall, I agree with the legal experts. I agree with the former federal prosecutor Litman here. I think that in the coming weeks, months, we are going to see an unprecedented number of people flip on Donald Trump, including, I think, plenty of people who swore they never would, but they're not going to be left with many options. Ring of Fire is just a few subscribers short of hitting that 1 million subscriber milestone. So if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so and stay up to date with all of the latest from Ring of Fire.